when someone's angry at you, how do you deal with that in a healthy, resilient way? Stay tuned. Okay, so you have to try to stay calm. Otherwise, it's putting gas on fire, right? And you can also refer to part 1 of this series on how to deal with anger. That can also help you. And in addition, you can follow this. So first, you have to try to get the other person to talk about it. If they're too riled up, you can say we can talk about it in a little later. Don't tell them when you're more calmed down, but just say in another time. Just changing the time, giving that time allows the other person to not be so riled up. And make sure you are in a private place too when you meet, and you can say, I can see you're very upset or angry, and what is making you feel that way. When the person's speaking, don't interrupt or justify yourself immediately. Just let them say it all. And you can even paraphrase to make the other person feel like you're listening and that you're really understanding what their perception and their story is. You're getting it right. And remember, when the other person has come down, then you can tell your story. And you can talk about your actions, thoughts, and feelings without attacking the other person. If it's appropriate, you can apologize for whatever you did that made the person angry. Try to get the other person to talk with you about what you both can do for next time to avoid this happening again. What can you do differently to stop the situation from keep repeating, right? That's the focus of this discussion. And remember, you can't change how people react. You can only change how you react. So instead of waiting for that magical day when people finally wake up and are aware of themselves, you can just focus on yourself and let go of that expectation and accept otherness and live with it. So instead of being immediately affected and depleted, you can just learn to observe and not internalize immediately. Remember, you can always do things that ground you, and if you're experiencing anger, you can have an anchor with you. It can be something that reflects something meaningful to you. You can have essential oils to bring you back to reconnect. You can always go to EFT too. And sometimes I like to have like a brain dump in paper and write everything that's bothering me, and then I destroy it or burn it. And that lets me like release it and just release it to the universe and trust in the divine's going to take care of it. So it lets you let go without expectations. You can tune into yourself, learn to cope and understand yourself, and change the story of your life. I hope you can join us on the other side. Start today with a clear path by empowering yourself through learning. I share everything that works at bossofmyfeelings.com. I hope this was helpful and have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.